So in the previous video we created this game, so let's play it. So let's click here, and pretty much as long as you press the space bar, pretty much this image is gonna be jumping back and forth, so you can pretty much leave it like that. And if you go into my channel, pretty much is this one, the Input.GetKeyDown classic Unity engine, so we can close this one. So now we're gonna do the continuation, and let me see what we have right now. It looks yeah, it looks kind of big, so let's make it, I don't know, smaller. Let's scale it, and I don't know, maybe like that, like this. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, it looks a little bit, maybe we can scale it a little bit more. Not so much. Yes, yeah, that'll make it, so we can just leave it like that for now. So what we are gonna do right now is we need some type of, let me see, let's just press F. Okay, so we need some type of columns, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go into assets, I'm gonna go into import new assets, and I have some images here. I'm gonna pick this one column, and I'm gonna drop it here in images, so I have the lion in the column. Okay, and what we need to do right now is we need a sprite renderer like that, so but we cannot just grab it and drop it here. We need to create a new one, so we need to create empty. We are gonna name it pipe. Okay, and inside of this pipe, so we are gonna have again create empty, and we're gonna have tab pipe like this, and here is where we are gonna have our render. So it's gonna be rendering and then sprite render. Okay, so we're gonna grab this column and we're just gonna drop it here. And okay, so that's big, so we can just maybe drop it like that. And okay, I'm gonna grab this one and let me put it 0 here. No, let me see, exposition, no, that's fine, so we can just put it here. Let me see, where's the line first of all, and I'm just gonna put it at 0. And let me see if I do this stuff here and just put it at 0 now, so we can just leave it here for now. And it's gonna be a position, let me see what position can be. Yeah, like that is fine. Okay, so we can maybe scale it and make it a little bigger. Oops, not that much. And yeah, this one has to be a little like that. We can, let me see. It looks kind of small, so you can play around with the parameters here, but let's, I don't know, make it kind of like that, and then let me see if that make it. So yeah, that'll make it, I guess. Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay, so we have that so far, and let's play it. So let me see. Okay, so I'm jumping and I'm pretty much going through the column, so that's not what I wanted. Okay, so what I need to do right now is I need what's this one? There was the physics 2 and was the box collider, so we need a box collider. And let me see, we can save this one for now, and let's try it now. So we have, okay, so now you can see the difference. I have the box collider, and as long as I'm jumping I cannot go through it, so it's pretty much colliding. So we can leave it like that, and let's move this one maybe yeah, maybe a little bit here, and then Yeah, that's fine for now. So this one, let's scale it maybe as well. So yeah, okay, that's fine for now. And pretty much what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna let me see, we just gonna do Control D so we can have we can copy the top pipe. So that's what we are gonna do right now. And I'm just gonna Control D and I'm just gonna name it let me see, okay, so F2 here, and then it's gonna be I don't know, the lower pipe, like that. And let me see, this one is, the position is 280, and this one, it has to be negative 280. Okay, so let's just, pretty much here we're gonna have it negative, and again I'm just gonna move it here, and it's gonna be like that. And it's, this one is 262, and this one let me see how it's looking. Okay, so this one has 262 is in the X position, and this one is gonna be, yeah, 262 as well. So why not, like that. And we can just leave it that for now. And let me see what else do we need. So we have the box collider, we have the renderer, and yeah, we have the top and the lower pipe, we have the image. Okay, and let me play it so far so we can, and you can pretty much close this one here and move this one to the right, to the left, and let's start playing this game. Again, that's not much fun right now, so you can pretty much going back and forth here. And let me see, okay, so we can just leave it like that, and then you can go into the layout and just click in default. Okay, so we're gonna go here again, and inside of this pipe we're gonna go into the lower, so the low, okay, so 260 scale. And let me see, this one, negative 260, no, the scale rotation. Okay, so this one, let me see the rotation here, rotation, let me see, -1, no, I need to rotate this one. Let me see, -1, no, that's not gonna make it. Okay, so we have the scale, the rotation, the position is 2, okay, 2, this one is -6, okay, yeah, but it's not, yeah, the rotation, with the rotation in this one, now it's not rotating. So let me see, -10. Okay, so let's go here with the rotate tool pretty much, and okay, like that. And that was -3 negative uh-oh. Okay, so you can play around with these values and pretty much rotate it, like, and that'll make it for now. And that is -1, and this one is just 1. Okay, so let's just leave it here. Okay, so, and the Y is in 3, okay, 300. Okay, so maybe 360 and 180. Okay, like that. And this one, -181. What about if I put 0? What happens? Okay, yeah, like that. So it kind of makes sense now. Let's play it. and I can jump back and forth, and as you can see, the image of the lion is colliding with the images of this wall, I mean these columns, these columns, but I cannot move forward. So let's just unclick it here. Let's just save it for now, our what we have advanced here. So, and again, just to rotate it, we have to do some mathematics. For the rotation it was 360, and then for the Z it was 180 degrees. So we have that so far. Okay, so let's see what else do we need. So what we are gonna do right now is pretty much we are gonna create a script. So, and that script is gonna be not for the top or the lower pipe, but it's gonna be for the pipe. So it's gonna be for both. Let me see if I grab pipe, and I don't know, let's just keep scale. So, or let me see, or rotate. It's gonna rotate both of them, not just one. So, or let me see, this one scale. So as you can see, I can move both of them at the same time. Okay, and yeah, we can just leave it for now. Maybe have like that. We can just leave it like that. And yeah, I'm gonna go here pipe, and I'm gonna just have a new script. So scripts, and no, that's not what we want. New script, and what we are gonna name it is gonna be just, I don't know, just moving. Yeah, like that. Pipe moving, like that. Create. Okay, so I have this C# script, and I'm just gonna grab and drop it into my folder scripts and to my assets. So I'm gonna go into the pipe moving, and what we are gonna do right now is pretty much we have in the start we don't need anything, but in the update what we are gonna do is gonna be the transform that position. So we are gonna have the transform that position, and what we are gonna do right now is we are gonna pretty much have the transform that position again. Okay, so but we're gonna have the okay, or better to say like this, transform that position. We're gonna assign it to the transform, like that, transform that position, like this, and we are gonna add it. So we are gonna add the vector 3. So we're gonna be using the Z component, that left, like that, and we are gonna have a variable. So we're gonna have a variable name moving, so like that, and we are gonna multiply this one by the time. So we're gonna multiply by the time that delta. Okay, delta by the delta time, so like that, and semicolon at the end. And we need to create this variable moving. So we're gonna go here, and we are gonna have it as public. So it's gonna be public, and it's gonna be a float. So it's gonna be the just moving, like that, moving, and we're gonna set it to, I don't know, 6, like that. Save it, and let me see. So we have the public float moving, and we have the transform that position is we're gonna assign it to the transform that position, plus the vector 3 that left, plus this variable moving, and this is multiplied by the time, that delta time. And pretty much we can do this, okay, like that. Let me see, like this, and we can just forget about this one. You can just delete this one and just leave it like that. Okay, so, or you can just leave it in the previous way. Okay, so oops, let me see, no, like that. Let me see, let's close this one, and let's just let's just leave it like that. Okay, transform the positions, let's just save it. Let me see, cannot be applied to operator of vector 3 and float. So let me see why it's giving me this problem. So in the update we have the transform the position, and we're gonna set it to the transform the position, plus we have the vector 3 that left plus. Okay, so I made a mistake here, is we need to multiply it by this variable. Okay, and after that, after this parentheses, we multiply it by the time, that delta time. So let me see if this fixes. Okay, and now we can, let me see if I can do this and just get rid of this. Let me see if this allows me to do it. Okay, and I'm gonna go into the game, and let me see if I made this one bigger, and let me see what happens. So okay, so as you can see it's moving. Okay, but okay, so I'm pressing the bar, the space bar, and pretty much the image of the lion is moving. So since I used the vector 3 that left, so let me see if I can just stop it right now. And if we go to the scene, let me see if I can continue. Okay, like that. I wanna see it from the scene now. Okay, you cannot see the lion, but if I make this one, you can see that the columns are moving towards the left, and that's the reason why we are doing vector 3 that left, and then we are multiplying it by a variable, and the variable in this case is name moving, and we are assigning it to 5. So that's the reason. So we have the transform that position, we are setting it to the transform that position plus the vector 3 that left. Let me see if we multiply by the moving, and then the variable moving, and then multiply by the time, that delta time. So we have that. Let's just like this and click it, and you can go into the default and put it like that, and let's save it for now. So we have that so far. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is pretty much, let me see, we have the transform the position, we have the variable moving. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is pretty much we are gonna go into our sample scene, into this pipe here, and let's make this one. Let's click here and just press F so we can see it, and we're gonna go into the assets, and right now I'm gonna create a new folder. So I'm gonna create a new folder, and I'm gonna name it prefabs, like that. And what I'm gonna do is pretty much grab this pipe here and just gonna drop here, and then just in prefab. So we have this pipe, pretty much has the top pipe and the lower pipe,